Be very, very quiet. We're hunting community contributors. Hello there, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks with Gaiety Titan. So when Wargaming announced, or when I spotted that Wargaming were announcing the Community Contributors Bounty event this weekend, I thought, goody, I actually look forward to it. I thought this would be pretty cool. And it'd be very cool to go out there and maybe find a community contributor. Maybe I'd run into Retro Jules, who is the community contributor that I probably watch regularly. I don't watch too many YouTube console World of Tanks. I kind of come and go on YouTube. Sometimes I watch quite a bit of YouTube and then I stop watching for periods and don't watch much YouTube at all. And I watch a variety of different things. I do watch the Mighty Jingles YouTube and World of Warships content on a regular basis. And there's a couple of other World of Tanks contributors, but they're mostly PC that I kind of watch now and again. And then, like I said, of the console people, I think Retro Jules is the guy that I watch most. So Retro Jules is probably the guy that I watch most of the console contributors. There used to be others. I used to watch the Beard guys when they were doing World of Tanks console, and they were community contributors at the time. But I wasn't a fan of the Battlebeards. I was more of a fan of Ben's solo stuff. And they've moved on. They're doing other games. I'm not particularly interested in the games they're doing. But yes, so I was looking forward to this whole community contributor thing, and I thought I looked at the list of names, and I looked at when people are on, and I thought, yeah, you know, it's a reasonable possibility. Maybe there is. I didn't know. I mean, it really depends on server populations, and as it turned out, I saw a total of 3 community contributors the whole weekend. I played something in the region of 137, 140 odd games. Just looking back at WOTinfo.net, where you can get the stats, you know, the WN8 and stuff like that. And that seems to indicate that over the weekend I played about 137 games. So I started on Friday evening. Early, probably around 5 o'clock. Played until quite late, actually. I think I played until about 1:30, until the matchmaking dropped down to about 7v7 or something like that. It was less than the 15v15 anyway. At that point I decided to go to bed. Then I got up on Saturday, and I actually spent most of Saturday playing. I had breaks in between of up to an hour long, or maybe longer on occasion, but most of the time I just played Saturday. So I played a lot of games Saturday, and I was kind of burned out by Saturday, so I didn't play a huge amount on the Sunday. But I still played a reasonable amount of games. Again, kind of early evening to late afternoon, kind of to early evening, into the evening. But not very late into the evening. because then I wanted to go and make the video. Then I got a phone call from my aunt, and I'm now finishing the video in the wee hours of the morning, because I have an aunt who can talk for Ireland. She's 91. She's going on 91, and she is pretty healthy, pretty spry. She's the survivor of my mother and her sister, and she can talk forever. She can talk to the point where the battery runs down on her phone, like, sort of thing. So I'm resuming this game, but this is one of the games where I saw a community contributor. As you can see there, he is one of 3 people. He's out in the field in front of me, and he's in a platoon with 3 of his buddies. I saw another community contributor, again, somebody I'd never heard of before. I don't know this guy either. Jodmeister, I'd never heard of him before now. I saw another guy on Sand River. He was on a chieftain at tier 10. He didn't survive. And I met another community contributor, Jocko 300, Jocko 3000. I've seen the guy before. I've seen him posting on the forums. Basically the gamer tag is familiar to me. But I didn't know he was a YouTuber or a community contributor. But I knew he had a reputation as a very good player. And he was on Arctic. He was in what was it? It's one of these Russian hybrid things, you know. Cannot now recall the type of tank. He didn't survive either. He was destroyed by the same Guerrilla 15 that took me out. So I didn't feel so bad by being taken out by that Guerrilla 15 in more or less the same location. But that was it. So server populations are obviously healthy enough that even with a fairly substantial number of community contributors, I did not meet one on the enemy team over a fairly substantial effort put into trying to meet one or find one, or even just be on the team with one in the finish. I decided at the end that I would be actually happy with my weekend as long as I actually met somebody and proved to myself that they existed. Well, I did that much. I played at tier 5 with the T67 mostly. I did some things to Sunday alright with British Premiums. I played at tier 7 with the Comet. I played at tier 9 with the Churchill 7-1. Played at tier 10 with the Churchill Sorry, going foolish again. Did anyone catch my blooper with the FE4207? No, it should have been the FE207. That was one of the videos during the week. Yes. No, the Centurion 7-1 and the Centurion Action 10. And also, I suppose, a very warm welcome to all the new people that have joined me in the channel. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope people enjoyed this video. If they did, please give it a like. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I will catch you all again soon. Bye for now.